Am I the only one who found this book disturbing? One of the chapters is titled, literally, The Family Begins to Starve. I am going out on a limb here and say that I hate Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. But is it a good book to read with your kids? Absolutely.
Come with me, and you'll be.
Welcome back, book burners. We're looking at top reviews of popular books you were burned by or burned through. My name is Ben. Let's dive in. Today's book is Charlie and the Chocolate Factory by Roald Dahl. With an overall rating of 4.17 stars on Goodreads and 900,000 reviews, let's jump in with the 1 star. Sergey says, a wealthy sociopath slave owner who has a fixation on candy invites a bunch of kids and their parents to his mansion. Little do the guests know that this creep is going to torture them with a fiendish delight. In a well-known psychopathic fashion, the abuser shifts the blame for his crimes onto the children. It only does them good if he maims them for their alleged misdeeds. Am I the only one who found this book disturbing? 2 stars. Lucy says, I am going out on a limb here and say that I hate Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. First, a disclaimer. I adore Roald Dahl books. I consider Matilda and the BFG among the finest children's books ever written. The man had serious talent, and we have pretty much all his novels, including this one. However, no book frightened me more in my childhood than Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Don't even get me started on the film. All my friends loved it, which somehow made it worse. Why didn't this book tick all the right boxes for me like it did with everyone else? What was wrong with me, for goodness sakes? It was the sense that Roald Dahl got a real kick out of torturing the kids. There's something quite malevolent and visceral about it all, which also came through loud and clear in the film. Sorry guys, I love Gene Wilder as much as the rest of you, but he, along with those Orange Oompa Loompas, was terrifyingly merciless. 3 stars. Sadia says, I have to confess, I like the movie more than the book itself, and that rarely happens. The movie was colorful, had more depth, and storyline to it. 4 stars. Jason says, I feel around the same way about this as I did with the first Harry Potter book. It's wildly imaginative, clever, and close to a 5-star read for most of us, but ends pretty flat and a bit of a letdown. I actually see a whole lot of J.K. Rowling in Dahl, who I can only guess was a major influence on her work. Still a great story, and an unequivocal recommendation. For me, it just finished a little bit too conventionally, like a happily ever after, whereas the book had been hitherto wildly unconventional, mischievous, and sardonic. 5 stars. Patrick Rothfuss says, for those of you who haven't read the book, let me underline this fact for you. Dahl takes pains to really detail the fact that Charlie and his family aren't just hungry and poor, they're destitute. Charlie sleeps on a mattress on the floor. In the winter they are cold and they're starving to death. And if you think I'm exaggerating on that last point, I'm not. One of the chapters is titled, literally, The Family Begins to Starve. But you know what? I like this book better because of that. It's not sanitized, written by a committee to be inoffensive. It's the story of a little boy who is in an awful situation, but he is still good and kind and polite. And then something really nice happens to him. That's a trope I can get behind. So there you have it. Those are some of the top reviews on the book Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Let me know what you thought about it in the comments and tell me which one I should cover next.